Hey, water signs. It's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and I'm here to do a special kind of reading for all of the water sign goddesses. So, this is goddesses only. Gods can, you can cross watch if you want, but this does not apply to you. This is for goddesses only. So, take it as it resonates, take it as you classify yourself. I know I always go on rampages and rants about, everybody possesses the feminine and the masculine qualities within them and energies within them. Yes, but this specifically is intended for what you identify as, right, in the outside 3D world, okay? On any plane, right? But how you identify it. For goddesses only, though. Gotcha. Okay, so what we're going to do is start out with the goddess spirit, and we're going to see who is coming in as our goddess, deity, if you will, the one who's, putting all her energy and blessing us with. Then we're going to go into the Modern Witch Tarot deck, and what I'm going to do is a triple goddess spread, and that's what I'm calling this, is the triple goddess spread. For October, and I'm gonna pull a maiden, mother, and crone card, and basically it's kind of like a past, present, future, right? I'm just reading the energy for this month or whatever, but as it applies to goddesses. Okay. And then the bottom of the deck, which I always read for the most part, is just gonna be kind of like the shadow work, what we're kind of dealing with. Okay. And then we're going to end it with Love Your Inner Goddess as just like a enlightening, loving message. So let's get into it. When I was pre-shuffling, I love listening to music because I'm clairaudient, and so I get messages through music. And I'm also a quadruple Scorpio, so like this is also my sign. And the song that was on shuffle was deepened by Fouché. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And I thought that was funny because, water and deep end. I love to swim. I love water. But, I've been trying not to go off the deep end. And I know that's terrible. Not on tune. I shouldn't have sang it. Anyway, I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you want to give me a reason. Had to go and flip the script. Had a big bone to pick. She's a boss, she's a bitch. I'll take that as a compliment. And then always lead with love, yo. And then it talks about Shorty ain't with them games. Yeah, Shorty gonna get that paper. Pay her. So it's talking about Shorty gonna get that paper. Pay her. So there's a lot. There's a lot to this song. I love this song like a lot. So I suggest go and Google, go YouTube, go Shazam, whatever. I don't think you can Shazam it. But it's Deep End by Fouché. And, yeah, there's lots of messages there. It's like, I don't want to get too personal because, everybody, like these reads, just so you know, take the energy as it resonates. It's not for everyone, right? And first off, it's only for goddesses. Let's get that clear. But this is going to be, I don't know why I'm pausing right now. So, first off, peace and protection has already been done. I always, sage, and I've got incense and all of that stuff going. But take the energy as it resonates. If it's not for you, don't hold on to it. Don't try to make it fit. You can't, it's like a puzzle. You can't, just slam pieces together. You have to find the right fitting piece. And sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it's different readers, but this is going to be applicable to goddesses only. Okay, I'm done saying that. So back to the song, Deep End by Fouché. Been trying not to go off the deep end. I think, the feeling of this is there's a situation or just life in general, and it's really stressful. There's a lot going on, And yet there's a sense of calm, like we're in the eye of the storm while all this chaos is going on around us, and you're just trying not to go off the deep end. You don't want to give me a reason, even though they've probably given you like 17 at this point, right? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. So, you have a big bone to pick, because, and she's a boss, she's a bitch. Like, they effed with the wrong person, and whether or not it's registered with them yet or not, but that's the fact of the matter, right? And so, and then it's, always lead with love, yo. That stuck out at me immediately, because I say that all the time. It's like, how are people gonna hurt others, try to hurt others so deeply that you can clearly tell it's like manipulation, right? And you see it, and it's sad, and all you can do is walk away. Yeah, they're the ones who ultimately did it, but it's like, why fight for that? Why fight for that? Walk away. That's what I've learned in all of my years of manipulative treatment and behaviors. Not me, towards me, whatever. So that said, then it goes on. Shorty ain't with them games. Yeah, Shorty go and get that paper, pay her. So you're gonna get what you deserve. Go find what you deserve, but get what you deserve. It's time to stand up for yourself. It's time to get your justice and get your paper. That's what I'm talking about. Even if you got to do it on your own. I love that song. Okay, so let's get into it. Who is our goddess spirit? Please tell us for the water sign goddesses. Okay, so I'm only doing the top of the deck, but I always look at bottom of the deck, right? I said that earlier. Number 28. So there could be something significant about the 28th of this month. October. My birthday's on the 27th. And I'm doing this in the month of September, so it could be September 28th too, give or take a month. But this technically is for October. It's Libertas. I feel like that's like Libra. Right now we're in Libra season, and so that's September. But awakening, liberation. But that's underneath the deck. So I just got done saying, Shorty gonna get that paper. Like, we're gonna, even if we have to do it ourselves, it's like all about liberty. It's all about justice, right? Top of the deck. Ooh. This is very, very watery and actually very scorpionic, but also I feel Pisces in here. Hell, it's all of us. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? 42. Excuse me. Okay, so real quick. Backtrack, story, like record scratch, right? When I was first getting ready for this spread, this read, Triple Goddess, right? I knew I wanted to do this. It got stuck in my head. I knew I had to do something cool and creative, and this is the one I wanted to do. I didn't know exactly how to do the spread, and so I started researching spreads to see if there was anything like that, and finally I got frustrated, and I was like, I'll just do this and this and this, and I have it written down right in front of me, right? So I was playing around with it, and the first one that I played around with, I pulled number 40, and I forget what it was. It'll pop up at me when I see it again, but I got number 40. Then the second one that I did, and it could have even been for earth signs, but sorry, just felt something in my nose. I got number 41, and I forget which one that was too, but I know the number. I remember the numbers really well because I'm 40 and I remember that, and then it was 41. We just got 42. So, and that's Morrigan. And Morrigan is release, permission to rest. There's black crows. And if you know anything about Morgan, she's super powerful. Oh, okay, and don't let this scare you, but she also, is known for the underworld and witchcraft and all of that, which I'm, totally cool with. And darker magic. But take it as it resonates, because it doesn't have to be evil. And as a quadruple Scorpio, what I always say when it regards like magic and goddess spirit and that energy, and my left ear's ringing right now as I talk about this. But you have to understand the dark in order to embrace and really honor the light, right? It's true. And in reverse as well. But, it's in like in hindsight or in totality, what it is about balance. And balance is basically like what Libra is all about. It's the scales. So take this as it resonates. I don't know where my brain is going with it, but let's read a little bit more about number 42. That number could be significant to you. Number 42, and it's Morrigan. Release permission to rest. That is so crazy, though. I cannot believe. Okay, here, look. Rhiannon is number 40. I think that was Earth signs. So go back to the Earth sign triple goddess spread. Read. And then when I was doing the other one, it was Celine. Celine is 41. Grateful for your achievements. And then this one is Morrigan. Wanting gibbous moon. Pantheon Celtic Irish. You might have Celtic Irish in your ancestry. Release permission to rest. Morrigan, the dark goddess of war, is a shapeshifter. She assumes the form of a crow and flies over battlefields using her magic to bring fear or courage to soldiers, thus determining the outcome of battles. Morrigan is inspirational to many witches as she brings strength and independence. As the gibbous moon wanes, you have more clarity on what has or has not manifested for better or worse. Release that which no longer serves. It is time to meditate on letting go. I release and let go, allowing my body, spirit, and mind time to rest. I think that's beautiful, because I know, especially through this Mercury retrograde, the energy has been so crazy and chaotic. I mean, I've been trying to remain as grounded as possible, like as it's been happening. There's only so much that you can do. So this is our message. That's my bunny, who now probably wants to start trying to release himself. He's trying to get loose. Anyway, as I was saying, water signs, that's our message, to release and rest. We need rest. I've been getting that message from a lot of other readers too, is that we need to rest. And I think that's the period that we're kind of going into as we come out of Mercury retrograde, and all of this energy starts to simmer down. Mind you, after the 1st or 2nd of October, there's still going to be 2 weeks of shadow period, if you will. And so that'll just, be stuff that you have to kind of deal with, but it won't be as crazy and chaotic as the last several weeks have been. Okay, so let's get into the tarot and pull our, I just heard shuffle it out, so that's strange. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the Maiden, Mother, and Crone cards out, and I guess see what comes at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we'll get into it. So just so you know, it's the King of Cups underneath the deck before we start. So that could be any Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, could be male, but could just be female with male, the male energy, masculine energy. Okay, spirits, this is for water sign goddesses. Can we please get our messages for the month of October? Maiden, please. 5 of Swords. Okay, so towards you, as it fell, it was upside down. Towards me, it was just on its side. So I'm going to take it upright, and I'm turning it towards you. Mother, please. Okay, that's too many. Mother, please. October. The moon. That's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, I believe, but I know it's Scorpio, Pisces. Crone, please. Crone, please. Crone, please, for water goddesses. Water goddesses, month of October. Crone, please. Thank you. Okay, interesting. You guys, you heard and saw that, right? Can you see this? Sorry, there you go. We've got the Five of Swords, the Moon, and the King of Cups fell smack out right there. So, okay, goddesses, we've got Five of Swords is, it's funny, it fell in the maiden energy, and that's can be past, if we're reading this past, present, future, right? It would, like, past. It's very manipulative energy, childlike, like very juvenile, acts, like stupid and childlike, for whatever reasons. And but then we've gotten the Mother. It's because there's secrets there. It could be secrets with their mother. It could be secrets about their mother. It could be hereditary secrets, family like, I don't know why I'm getting that, but there's just a lot. I feel this is a lot of water energy, and it's I feel that there's just a lot of emotional baggage that hasn't been dealt with. Weren't we just talking about shadow? Like shadow side? And then you've got the King of Cups here and the Crone side. And so this could be an older King of Cups sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces themselves, or you could just be dealing with one and be embracing that energy. But now this is usually a very successful person. They're a king, and they're there for a reason. They are probably pretty emotional and deal with their emotions that way. But we've got more cups here. There's going to be a walking away. Now, whether it's walking away from this, whether it's walking away towards like this manipulative energy and past and secrets, because two things could happen. Like this is supposed to be like the shadow work that we're working on, and that's walking away, like walking away from stuff. But I'm getting two storylines here. Sometimes like walking away is just it's a flight or fight response, right? And there's some people that just always do the same thing just because that's what they know, right? And for those people, the message is to walk away from that. Stop doing that. Like break that cycle, right? But then the other storyline is for the people who haven't learned how to walk away from abusive situations, from manipulative people, from manipulative pasts and juvenile childlike pasts. Like, you have to understand, and I'm saying this goddess to goddess because I've dealt with a lot of this in my past too. So when you're dealing with people like that and there's heavy stuff to unpack, it doesn't always it won't always get better. Sometimes the best thing to do is to walk away, and that's what you have to face. That's that shadow work that you have to face, is learning how to get up and walk away yourselves and handle it yourselves, because shorty gonna get that paper, right? But shorty, you gotta pay her too. So you need to be getting paid what you're worth, and then walk away, or walk away to get paid what you're worth. Take it as it resonates. There's lots of storylines just in these couple cards. But also, I keep on looking up at more again. Release this. And that's why I'm like this. That's why we've got walking away underneath the deck. I mean, yeah. That is so much water energy, y'all. I mean, that couldn't be like more about us. This swords here is about communication. And it looks like there was a lack of communication, and just like somebody was being indignant. They wanted to win at all costs, and they didn't realize what they were up against. And you don't mess with us goddess water signs. You don't. We go deep. What is that saying? Deep as the waters are still? Something like that. We are deep. And we can sit there and be still for a very long time. Scorpios, oh my God. The patient Scorpios, once you've learned patience, it takes a lot. But man, once we're ready and once we sting, there's no turning back. And we don't go back. Sometimes it takes some learning. Like it takes a huge wake-up call for people before they realize this, I share a show of likes. How many of people have experienced that in their lives, right? Tell me in the comments. You guys, I really appreciate your likes, your comments, and subscriptions. This is going to go a little longer because, man, like I said, I'm a quadruple Scorpio. Okay, I just heard stop. Yeah, I wanted these particular reads to be short and sweet, but we're at 21 minutes. But this is lock it. Okay, so underneath the deck, number 8, Daughter of the Sacred Heart, but we're reading top of the deck. Number 32, Queen of Hearts. That's beautiful. Love is my religion. Love is my religion. I love that. I would say I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. But love is my religion. Number 32. So this is interesting because I pick up on numerology. 32 and 42. Maybe there's a 10-year difference between you and someone. Maybe there's significance between, numbers that are 10 and 10s. I don't know. We got 8 and 5 on the board. 18. I don't know what the King of Cups is off the top of my head. Okay, so Queen of Hearts. In a reading, your heart has been chosen by the divine to be a temple for spiritual light, an inner place where grace and healing can dwell. This is very special. A temple is kept clean and pure, scented with sacred perfumes of incense, like the incense that I'm burning. Made beautiful with our feelings of reverence and love for the spirit, kept uncluttered and spacious so that as much spiritual presence as possible can enter. Just like you sage. I sage before every reading, and I try to sage as often as possible every single day, as much as possible when I remember. So, when spirit enters and fills the temple of the heart, things of extraordinary beauty take place. Even the apparently impossible becomes possible. Clear your heart temple with forgiveness, gratitude, and love for the spirit so it can fulfill its divine destiny of being a sacred channel for the beautiful divine grace. The mind may believe it has gotten the power to rule, but in truth, the heart is queen. You are a true goddess of love, one who consults the heart for answers. You will courageously follow the guidance of the heart, even when the mind doesn't want to surrender to the call of the heart and fearlessly lists numerous reasons why it is crazy and stupid and will end badly. You know that the doubt of the mind is no match for the power of the heart. As you continue to honor the divine wisdom of the heart within your own life, you become empowered to help others learn to trust and grow through love's guiding inner light too. You become a keeper of the sacred heart. The divine love of the Sacred Heart will protect you and guide you in the most extraordinary ways. All you need to do receive this divine assistance is to keep honoring your own heart. Remember that the heart has its own way of attracting what it needs, of creating healing and new opportunities. Things don't need to make sense to your mind or to anyone else. They just need to make sense to your heart. You are already a divine queen, your heart aflame with passionate purpose. Stay true to your heart wisdom and you will change the world. So there's a sacred ritual. It says, place your hands in prayer and say these sacred words aloud. My beautiful heart is queen and divine love is king. Together they rule the holy kingdom upon heaven and earth with harmony, grace, and joy. So that's beautiful. If you're looking for your king out there, if you have your king out there, practice that ritual. And, you don't even have to be looking for a king. Like I was saying earlier, every person has masculine and feminine energies within them. And when you're able to balance that, like the Libra scales, that's true balance within oneself. And ultimately, I think like self-love, but every goddess is looking for her god, whether it's within another. It doesn't matter, masculine, feminine, because I don't even want to go there right now. But masculine, feminine, take it as it resonates. Okay, water goddesses. Looks like you're walking. You're going to be walking away from some energies, one way or the other. Like you are definitely walking away, whether it's what. And here's the thing about walking away too. When you walk away from something, all you're doing is making room and walking towards something new. Think about that. And, then the question becomes, what are you walking towards? But I think we have that answered right here. 42, release, permission to rest, and queen. Oh, I just got something else, y'all. Oh, this is why sometimes I think I stop too soon. We're already at 26 minutes. Holy crap. Okay, so we've got number 42, Morgan, release, permission to rest. Going backwards, 42 to 32, Queen of Hearts. And this is, walking away, and I was just saying, walking away or walking back, right? I said back or something like that. I think this is showing us, walking back towards potentially a love from the past. Or maybe past to oneself. So if there's not somebody from your past that you're interested in walking back towards and opening up your Queen of Hearts towards, right? Or a past situation, then I think what you're doing is walking back towards a past self that brings that out of you again. Because many of us get lost in the muddle and the muck of life sometimes, and after being hurt so many times, right? So, but yeah, and whether or not you're going to be I feel like you're walking away from this water, this male water energy, or something that resonates within it. Both ears just started ringing, so I just heard yes, queens. All right, goddesses, I'm gonna stop here because this is just funny. All right, so if you like what you saw today, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'm going to be listing the different decks that we used in the description below. If you want to book a personal reading, I have the links for that. Tips, donations, always appreciated, and blessings in advance. But all of that is going to be in the description below. I do monthlies and weeklies, and I'll be doing fun, triple goddess readings and things like that, here and there. So just, make sure you follow the channel. And as you know, water signs, together we grow. I will see you on the flip side. I hope you have a wonderful month of October. Peace.